So I probably will eventually, probably at the next bulk, move up to 5. What's going on, guys? Caolan here today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is just after St. Patrick's Day, and I've been taking the last few days off just to let my body fully recover from the amount of intensity and amount of stress that I've been putting on it for the last few months. And during these few months, a lot of people have been asking me what supplements I take, whether it's on my bulk, on my prep. Now they're both the same supplements, but I thought I'd make a video during this time that I'm relaxing. So with the first one that I take, as always, every single morning, is a multivitamin. Now this is what they actually do look like. ABC multivitamins and minerals. These are very fantastic, they're really good. I get these from Holland & Barrett. Now there's a few reasons why I do take these. So the reason why I take this is because when you're on a diet and it's a restricted diet, you know, you're not going to be able to get the right vitamins and the right amount of minerals. So because of this, especially when you get closer and closer to your competition date, you're going to be very restricted on the amount of food you can eat, which is why I take these ABC multivitamins, just to help me hit those amounts. So for the time being, I only take 1 tablet a day. There is 240 tablets in this one bottle, which is pretty good. But as I get closer to my competition day, I probably will move up to 2. That really does depend on my blood works. So guys, the next supplement that I do take is something called Complete Greens. I get these from Bulk.ie. They're really good. Let's see, this focuses on there. Yeah, Bulk Greens is really good. It's a blend of 8 greens, and they seriously work for someone who's like me. It has spirulina, chlorella, broccoli, pumpkin protein, spinach, alfalfa, moringa, and kale. Now, to the people who do know me extremely well, you guys will know that I don't like vegetables. I hate them with a passion. If I eat a vegetable that I don't like, it's coming straight back out. And no, that's not even a joke. That's the reason why I take the Complete Greens. Because of this, I don't get the right nutrients from vegetables and the right, you know, vitamins, minerals, and all that stuff. So that's why I take the Complete Greens. And on a plus note, it's high in fiber and low in saturated fat. The next one, now I've just ran out of it, so I don't have the bottle anymore, but it's probably the biggest one that everyone should really be taking if they're doing strength training or hypertrophy training, is creatine. I take 5 grams of this every single day with no issue to help with my muscles during high intensity exercise. Obviously you can get creatine from, you know, your red meat and your salmon, but obviously when you're on a restricted diet like me, I try to not have a lot of red meat, which is why I do take the creatine. The next one, guys, now I don't have the powder, I'm still waiting for it, but I have a load of the tablets still left of it, and this is what they do look like. There we go. This is what we call Ashwagandha. Now everyone knows I'm a huge fan of Ashwagandha. I really do go by it. I started taking this about 6 months into my first prep, and I have never looked back since. It helps with reducing stress, boosts testosterone, improves brain function, and the most important to me, which is improves sleep. Ever since I started taking this, you know, I've been a lot calmer, less stress. I've been able to sleep a lot longer and a lot better. And on top of this, I just feel like I perform a lot better in the gym ever since taking this. Now, when I did start taking this stuff, I was on 1 capsule a day. And after a bit of research, I found that you can take up to 5 capsules maximum. So I'm just slowly building it up to it. So I'm at now, I think 4. Yeah, 4 capsules now. So I probably will eventually, probably at the next bulk, move up to 5. All right, guys. So if you live in a country that you don't get a lot of sun, you definitely should be taking this supplement in general. These are called vitamin D3. I get these from My Protein. There's about 180 capsules in this, or like soft gels actually, and ever since I started taking these, I have definitely felt a lot better. Now, I live in Ireland, and for some of you guys who do know, we do not get a lot of sun here at all. Because of this, I take about 2 to 3 soft gels per day. Depending on the weather, it could be, if it's a really nice sunny day, I'll only take 1. But if it's a real, you know, dark, bitter day, I'm gonna take 2 or 3. So the reasons why I take vitamin D3 is mainly because I'm prone to getting cramps and muscle spasms in my sleep, and I found out that vitamin D3 actually does help with reducing that. On top of that, vitamin D3 can help improve testosterone levels and is actually essential in muscle development. Right guys, on to the next supplement. Obviously, it just seems like in this video I basically have nothing at all because I've actually ran out of omega-3s as well. So I do try to get most of my omega-3s from my fish. I mainly eat salmon. I do try to eat it at least twice a week. As of now, it has gotten quite expensive, so I've had to reduce it down to like once a week now. But because of this, I am now having the omega-3 soft gels. I take about 2 to 3 soft gels of omega-3s to help with my blood pressure and my joints. Obviously, when fish, goes back to our normal price, I probably will stop taking omega-3 supplements and just have my fish 2 to 3 times a week instead. Always try to get most of your vitamins from the food that you eat, guys. There's a certain point where if you're just focusing all of your nutrients and vitamins and minerals from supplements, it's just not going to go well. The next one, guys, that I do take is protein powder. I think everyone at this point really does take protein powder. So the reason why I do take this is kind of an if one. I do know myself that I could make another meal, after training at the gym, but it's so handy just being able to put 2 scoops of protein into a shaker and shake it up and then just have it. It's so much handier than waiting 20 minutes to cook a full meal. The bag of protein that I normally get is from My Protein, and it's called Impact Whey Isolate Protein. I think it's probably the best protein I've actually had. I do sometimes have, as you see behind me over here, this is Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey, and that is extremely good as well. But I do notice that it's a lot sweeter, so I suppose there's more sugar in this one compared to the My Protein one. On top of that, the My Protein has 22 grams of protein per scoop, which I think is pretty good. So if you're looking just for, a quick source of protein for your body to use, definitely have a protein shake as a meal. Definitely. I always have it right after the gym. So guys, the next supplement on this list, we're getting closer to the end now, it is Beauty Superba. So I've been taking this for about 1.5 years now. It's hard to say if it fully works now because I've been taking it for so long. I know you can get a placebo effect, but I do feel like at the start, when I started taking this, it was really working. The reasons why I do take Beauty Superba is because it improves blood flow, body composition, and helps my body have energy and high stamina. On top of this, now I'm not sure if this is true. There's not a lot of studies done on this, but supposedly Beauty Superba does increase your free testosterone levels. I take about 2 tablets a day. I was on 3, but then I noticed I was getting really bad headaches from that supplement, so I went back down to 2, and ever since then I've never had a headache from it at all. So just guys, just take your time going up in the dosages with these supplements, because sometimes if you just take too much, it could cause some serious side effects. The next one, guys, this is the second last one. It is called Black Ginger. Same as the other one I just spoke about, I started taking this at the exact same time as Beauty Superba. This one helps me out with endurance and muscle strength. As the same with the other one, I have been taking this supplement for quite a long time, so it's hard to tell if it is still working with the placebo effect. But I have made 2 videos on these guys. I will have a little link at the top here. With the Black Ginger, I only take 1 scoop a day, very, very small scoop, and I mix it in with my complete greens in the morning. I feel when I used to have 2, now I don't, because when I had 2, I felt drained, I just felt miserable. I went back down to 1, and I feel a lot better now. Alright guys, so the final and last supplement is BCAAs, or also known as branched chain amino acids. Now, I've always taken this supplement ever since I started training in the gym. I do believe that it does help before, during, and after a good workout. I would normally have 1 scoop before, during, and after training. I just feel like this is what works for me. The company that I go to for my BCAAs is a place called PE Nutrition. Now, they do sell these in Holland and Barrett, which is where I get them. It is fruit punch flavor. This is what it does look like. There we go. It is good stuff. It really does work. I personally do enjoy it, as I do feel like it does give me a slight edge in the gym. Now, I did stop taking these actually, and the reason was because a lot of people were talking about how they're a waste of money and they're not really, good, because you can get most of your BCAAs from your vegetables and your proteins. But obviously when you're on prep and you got a restricted diet again, you need something like this just to help you get through those hard workouts and to help you build a bit of muscle during prep. Now guys, this comes to the close of this episode. Now, there was other supplements that I was taking. These were trial runs to see if they were going to work or not, and one of them being terkesterone. I will have a video on that very soon. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. For the next video, we are going to be doing a back day next week, I think. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, we are out.